A very good evening, viewers, and welcome to 30th Bukhatir League 2024, powered by Fan Code. It's a beautiful, pleasant evening, and we're all set for match number 24, which will be played between Golden Sparrow and Globelink Weststar here in the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Well, without wasting any time, let's head down in the middle where we have Nadeem with the two captains for the all-important toss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is toss time over here for the game number 24, and this is also going to be the last league match of this ongoing Bukhatir T20 2024 powered by Fan Code. Well, I have got both the captains and the match referee lined up with me. On my left, it is the captain Lakshman leading Globelink Weststar. Next to him, Mr. Tehseen Javed, the match referee, and on my extreme left, it's Muhammad Nadeem leading Golden Sparrow. Lakshman will be flipping the coin, and Nadeem will be doing the calling. Heads is a call.
It is head.
It is heads. Nadeem, congratulations. टॉस जीत गया. आप क्या करना चाहेंगे?
टॉस जीत पहले बैटिंग बॉलिंग करेंगे हम.
कोई खास वजह?
बस यही है कि बाद में थोड़ा ड्यू का थोड़ा फैक्टर होता है, तो इसलिए यही है कि आज पहले दो मैचों में पहले बैटिंग किए, तो इसमें पहले बॉलिंग करके तो
क्या टारगेट आप चेस करना चाहेंगे?
कोशिश करेंगे कम से कम 120, 25, 30 पे रोकें, तो वो कोशिश करेंगे, चेस करेंगे.
आप लीड कर रहे हैं टीम को, तो टीम में कुछ चेंजेस हैं स्क्वाड में?
एक दो चेंजेस हैं, तो वो शायद सफ़ीर और एक आधा चेंज किया हुआ है, तो बाकी सेम है टीम.
आप खुद लास्ट मैच में बैटिंग में बहुत पीछे आए थे, तो किस मरतबा में कैप्टन है मेरे ख्याल में, तो शायद ऊपर आए.
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल, इंशाल्लाह ऊपर.
ऑल द बेस्ट नदीम एंड प्ले वेल.
थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू. Lakshman, tough luck with the toss. What you will say?
It's okay. So anyway, we wanted to bat first, so now we are batting. So it's good to see. It's a nice wicket. Looks nice. Good wicket. So we'll post a target. Then looks to them to defend. Give them a good target.
Yeah, indeed, the wicket looks good. So what the target you want to set for the opponent team?
Nowadays, Sharjah 150, 160 looks pretty good wicket. Pretty good runs. So let's hope for that.
Well, Lakshman, all the best and play well.
Thank you.
Thank you. So the news from the middle is that Golden Sparrow, they have won the toss and they have opted to bowl first.
Right, then a good toss to win for Golden Sparrow, opting to field first. Let's have a look at the playing 11s for both the teams, starting off with Globelink Weststar. It's the captain, Lakshman Sri Kumar, followed by Shanib Mohammad, G. Janardhan, explosive batsman, top of the order, Mazhar Hussain, Mohammad Faiz, Gopakumar Krishna, Mohammad Mohtasim, Abhay Jotin, Hari Prasant with the glove work, Vineet Vishwanathan, Rizwan Kies. And let's have a look at the side of Golden Sparrow. Very talented side, full of all-rounders in their team. Wajahat Bhatt, Mohammad Imran Odi, Nasir Faraz, Mohammad Nadeem, Ali Abid the captain, Ali Afridi, Safir Tariq with the glove work, followed by the bowlers Mohammad Azhar, Kashif Javed, Taimur Ali and Mohammad Irfan Maqsood. And then it's a beautiful evening here once again in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. An ideal weather, perfect conditions for a game of cricket. Both teams are playing their last league game and will be playing for some pride. And with me in the comm box will be Nadeem. Welcome, Nadeem.
Thank you very much, Oves, and good evening to all the viewers. Well, Golden Sparrow, ideally, they are the favourites in this game, but we never know. Cricket is a funny game, and even Golden Weststar, they've got some quality batters, especially this guy, Jiju Janardhan. He is one of those batters who can single-handedly take the game away from any opponent. The wicket looks very nice as I was there on the toss. A typical Sharjah sheen out there. You can see reflexes of the batter, and this provides a little bit extra bounce. Jiju Janardhan will be opening the inning. Right-hander batter he is, and seems like Golden Sparrow will going with the same option as they have utilized yesterday.
Well, you've seen in the previous games the ball has been keeping low under the lights, but when we were in the middle some time back, this looks an absolute belter. But the captain opting to bowl first. Ball number 1.
Well, better delivery. Jiju wanted to play the drive, didn't come from the middle of the bat. So first ball is bowled out in this particular game. This is going to be the last legal game of this ongoing Bukhatir League T20 2024, and then the knockouts are going to start. And I think both the teams would like to grab a couple of points and want to finish their journey of this tournament on a high note.
Good delivery, right on the money. That is the perfect length to be bowling with the new ball, especially to Jiju Janardhan. We know he's a very explosive batsman, likes to utilize the power play, goes for his shots, a very free-flowing batsman. And that is what he provides for his team early on, gives them a good start, has been amongst the run scorers. And today it's a perfect opportunity. They have nothing to lose, both the teams. So I believe they will be going all guns blazing.
Yeah, definitely. Jiju is a very good batter and likes to play the pull shot. I love when he plays that with full authority. Irfan bowled a couple of good deliveries, a little wideish at that occasion, but beaten the batter.
Good outswinging deliveries, getting that shape away from that right-hander. And rightly said Nadeem, he's a very explosive batsman, and when it comes to short pitch deliveries, he's a very good hooker and a puller of the ball. So I think they've done their homework right, Golden Sparrow. They've got that deep square leg position in place and got a deep third man. So the idea would be to bowl him short and let him play those pull shots and hook shots early on in the innings.
Yeah, definitely. Irfan, once again, decent delivery, but nicely driven. And he has found the gap as well. This might be first boundary. Yes, it is.
Well, what a way to open your account. What a beautiful shot that was. Glorious looking stroke. Wasn't all that bad a delivery. Just the class of this man, Jiju Janardhan. Have a look at that. That is absolutely pleasing to the eye. What a way to open your account.
Top shot, really. And Jiju is one of those batters who have got all the ability to play a big knock, and his team really needs him to deliver in this particular game. He is capable of that. And if he can stick around for 10 or 15 overs, he has definite chance. He's one of those batters, you can't stop really runs from him.
Better delivery. It's a good start by team Globelink Weststar.
And good captaincy. I mean, they have put up one more fielder on the offside, and he was immediately into the action. In fact, there is change in the field now. Deep third has been asked to come up, and I think it's a good move. Yesterday, Irfan was very wavered. It was very difficult for the captain to set the field when you are bowling all over the place.
Short delivery pulled away nicely. That's going towards the mid-wicket boundary, but the fielder will cut that off before the batsman will scamper back for a second. So good over. Just a 6 runs given in the first over. Globelink Weststar are 6 for no loss. So it will be spin to be introduced from the Bukhatir end. It's going to be Hari Prasant, the batter, another explosive batsman.
Well, it's Ali Afridi who is the left-arm bowler, and yesterday he was very expensive. But the reason why that he was up against Zaheb and Hamid Khan, they were going full gun blazing, and it started with a vicious full toss, and it is hit for a 6 just over the rope. Well, very poor delivery first up. Ali Afridi, he has started the same way, the way he has done it yesterday.
That's not a good start. I think that just slipped out of his hand, but what a lovely flow of the blade. It's a very difficult shot to play, and how well did he execute? And we'll have to wait and see if that's gone over the ropes.
I think just fell short, just short. Well, it's touch and go, but looks. I think it landed on the rope. Well, tough task for the TV umpire. Yes, given 6. Rope belonged to the umpire. And I think it is nicely judged by the TV umpire.
Well, what a way to welcome Ali Afridi. Better delivery. And a poor effort. That's ball is racing away towards the boundary. For the batsman will come back for a second. So not a good start here by Ali Afridi. Needs to bowl wicket to wickets. He's got that long on in place, got that deep mid wicket. So all he needs to do is bowl it into the stumps. We know this new ball will skid off this wicket, and it does keep low.
Well, the ideal will be he will be bowling arm deliveries, which should come back toward the right-hander with the natural swing. Should take the ball away to the leg side where he has got the protection in the deep.
Wayward delivery. So clearly we can see Ali Afridi. Usually he's very economical and disciplined with his line and lengths, but not a very good start. That ball was just drifting towards that offside and called as a wide.
Well, Ali Afridi, a better delivery. Got a little spin as well, beaten the outside edge. Nadeem, with his new role, being a captain of Golden Sparrow, he himself is a very good bowler, a left-arm spinner, and he usually bowls in the power play, and he is quite good in that. But he has given chance to Ali Afridi. It's in the air, just wide of the mid-off, and this might race away for another boundary. Well, it's not the proper line to bowl, really, always.
Well, that was a wayward delivery once again. Clearly we can see the left-arm orthodox Ali Afridi is struggling here. He's not getting that line. He's bowling way towards that offside channels. And a very good shot once again. Seeing the fielder in the circle, has cleared above his head, and that ball is racing towards the boundary. So a very expensive over, already 13 given in the second over of the innings.
Now he has sent the long off back, and deep square leg has been brought up in the circle. Oh, it's a good delivery. Yes. It is caught behind, and Ali Afridi from nowhere has got a wicket.
Well, what an excellent comeback by Ali Afridi. Have a look at that delivery. Drifting in towards the right-hander, pitching and going away. What a wicket. He's compensated those 13 runs and picked up a huge cap in his very first over. Hari Prasant will have to go after scoring just 12 with the maximum and a 4.
Well, very good catch taken by Safir Tariq behind the stumps. It's 19 for 1 after 2 overs.
Irfan to continue. Well, toss flicked away nicely. That's running here towards the boundary. And I think the fielder will cut that off. A very it went for last over, Nadeem. We saw that big six towards that cover and then that boundary towards that long off. And then a wicket on the last delivery, picking up a huge wicket off Prasant. He was looking $1 million in the middle, was striking the ball cleanly, but had to depart.
Well, there is always reward for the good things you do on the field, right? Isn't it? So it was a better delivery and it got him a wicket, Ali Afridi. All those loose balls were punished by Hari Prasant. And that is the beauty of this track. I mean, it helps the bowlers as well as the batters as well.
Excellent delivery. Ball in that good length area. Just a bit of movement going away from that right-hander. That is the exact channels you need to be bowling when you're bowling with the new ball.
Absolutely. That's where the fielding is also set. Got to bowl on the offside. And there is deep third and almost 4 fielders patrolling in the circle on the offside for those off drives. And that's where you should be bowling. He has got the swing going. Irfan just need to find his line.
Perfect delivery. Right on the money. So a very good start by Irfan. He's bowling in those tight line and lengths. Hardly giving any freebies to these batsmen. Not letting them open up their arms. Globelink Weststar will be looking to score some runs in the power play and have that upper hand very early in the game. Both these sides, they've got nothing to lose. They're playing for some pride. They've been excellent throughout the tournament. There's a lot of learnings and experience that we'll taking from this tournament of Bukhatir League.
Well, there are quite a bit good players. I mean, big names are there in both the teams. Jiju, look at that, beautifully flicked away. It will earn him a single, and Jiju himself a champion player. And so is, if you talk about Golden Sparrow, they've got some big names. Ali Abid, one of the shining star here in UAE domestic circuit. Muhammad Nadeem, Nasser Faraz, and Saifullah Noor. Not sure whether he's in the side. I think he's not playing today. But they're all big players. So is Taimur. He as well, I think, not in the team today, but well, definitely they will be looking for the victory.
Wayward delivery, drifting towards those pads. That's racing for another boundary.
Well, Irfan is making the life of the captain little difficult here. Need to find his line. It is power play, and as a captain, you can't put the fielders everywhere. This is just down the leg side, fine leg is up, hit me delivery, and it has gone for 4 leg buys.
He was bowling pretty decent over just before that last delivery. He's bowling in those excellent line and lengths, but on that occasion, just not getting the direction right. So a very good start by Globelink Weststar. They've raced on to 27. We're just in the 3rd over. Good comeback delivery. Perfect delivery to end the 3rd over. Globelink Weststar are 27 for the loss of 1 after 3. Right, then the captain, Mohammad Nadeem, has introduced himself into the attack. Oh, lucky, trying to cut that. Ball keeping lows. Batsman will come back for a second. So Nadeem, he was mentioning earlier, the captain, that he likes to bowl and usually does bowl with the new ball. He's got that experience and he needs to lead from the front. get those early wickets for his team. Good delivery right onto the stumps. So a good start by the captain, Mohammad Nadeem.
I think it's a good decision, really. He has got plenty of experience bowling in the power play and usually remains very good. Look at that. Very good delivery. This is what we were expecting from Ali Afridi as well. There is deep mid-wicket in place, there is deep long on in place, and you should be bowling within the stump. Let the batter play towards the fielders.
Yeah, and the previous delivery we saw the ball keeping low, so the batsman, well, we have to be very careful not to play across the line, try to play straight. Lakshman, who's just walked in, is on 4 in 6 deliveries. Drifting towards the stumps, they will come back for a single. So good start here by Nadeem. Excellent delivery. Right onto the stumps, not letting Lakshman free his arms.
Well, Nadeem is very much capable of bowling in the difficult times. Look at that. Wanted to play the cut, not an option against Mohammad Nadeem, who always bring the ball back to the right-hander batters. 4 overs gone, 31 for 1. Ali Afridi has been given the chance to bowl from Sharjah Cricket Academy and I truly hope that this will also change the line and length in which Ali Afridi is bowling, but no, it doesn't matter. It has been driven on the back foot toward the extra cover region and it's good fielding by Nadeem himself. Another couple of runs added to the score.
Yeah, Ali Afridi, he needs to adjust his line. He's putting in those perfect lengths, but it's just the line. It's too wayward. And easy pickings for someone with the class of Jiju Janardhan. He was very lucky, or rather unlucky in the last game. Just managed to score 16 runs. So he's got that good start. Looking to score some runs. That's lofted towards the long off region. Beautifully picked. And that will scamper for yet another boundary.
Well, that was really a gift for Jiju. All the fielders are in the circle, and if you're bowling that wide and that half volleys, you are asking for punishment. Both the fielders in the deep are standing toward the leg side, long on and deep mid wicket. You must be bowling within the stump, middle and off, that should be your line.
Yeah, the last delivery was a freebie. Let Jiju Janardhan open his arms. Now this time drifting towards those pads. So clearly we can see Ali Afridi struggling. What a brilliant pickup shot here by Jiju Janardhan. He's on the move.
Well, regardless of the line or kind of bowling is going on, still you have to put away, you have to play your shots. Full credit goes to the batter Jiju. He is definitely a top batter and he is making count of every opportunity being provided to him. Quickly moves on to 20 on just 13 balls. That's a good start, I must say. Despite of losing a wicket early, 41 after 4.3, fantastic.
Loud appeal. And that's going towards the leg side. So good comeback delivery, Ali Afridi. Jiju Janardhan, he's looking way dangerous. Have a look at that. I think that's an easy decision for the umpire. Look at that.
Well, desperate appealing, isn't it? He has been hammered for few runs, so we can understand Ali Afridi, but good thing that he has started bowling. That's a perfect line and length. That is what you should be doing, Ali Afridi.
Good comeback delivery by Ali Afridi after being hit for those couple of boundaries. He's got that wicket in his first over, so it's a good sign from the captain showing faith in his bowlers and bringing him again from the other end. That was very close, kept low, and somehow Jiju managed to duck that out. After 4, Globelink Weststar are 41 for the loss of 1.
It's 41 for 1 after 5 overs, and Nadeem bowled a superb over first half, gave away just 4, and started with a dot ball.
Yeah, I think the captain is doing a pretty decent job. He's into his second over. It's very difficult to contain runs initially in the power play. Have a look at that. Excellent delivery. So he's bowling wicket to wicket. And clearly we can see we're just into the 6th over, Nadeem, and the ball is keeping low.
Yeah, that is something Golden Sparrow must keep an eye on it. Well, there was an opportunity for the run out. A little fumble by Nasser Fraz. Usually he remains very sharp in the circle. One of the best fielder. It doesn't matter whatever team he plays.
Well, that's good cricket. He's playing according to the merit of the deliveries. The last ball tapping and getting that quick single. Excellent coordination between these two, Jiju and Lakshman. Oh, that's lofted in the air. And a very close shave. That could have easily gone into the hands of the fielder. Lucky escape.
Well, I think Nadeem has deceived at that occasion Jiju. Almost trapped him. He bowled slow and deceived Jiju with the flight, and the ball fell just short of the fielder there. Lucky survival for Jiju.
Sweeps towards the mid-wicket, got that protection in the deep. So this is very smart bowling by the captain, Mohammad Nadeem. He's varying his space. He's not bowling in one trajectory, slowing the ball, bowling those quicker deliveries on occasion. And have a look at that. Brilliant figures, given away just the 7 runs in the power play. This is brilliant stuff by the captain.
Absolutely. Oh, once again, good delivery, but well played by Jiju. Very good footwork on that occasion. Found the gap. Couple of runs will get added to the score. And that will be the end of the power play for Globelink Weststar. They have scored 46 for 1 after 6 overs.
Change in the bowling. It'll be Mohammad Azhar, the left arm ortho, will be operating from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. He's got that square leg in position, got that deep mid wicket, a long on, long off, and a deep cover.
Well, a very experienced bowler, Mohammad Azhar. Oh, look at that. What a delivery. Nicely played. Well, got to be a little careful if you are playing on the back foot on this track. Ball is keeping low, and Azhar is a very smart bowler.
Well, absolutely. Nadeem is a very experienced campaigner, carries a lot of experience on his shoulders. Usually, he's very economical with his overs, hardly gives away any bad deliveries.
Well, he's very competitive. And once again, look at that. This is what, as a youngster, Ali Afridi got to learn. I'm sure that he will be watching the highlights, that how you are going to utilize the surface. That remains very important for any bowler. Doesn't matter if you are a spinner or a fast bowler, but especially if you are a spinner, this is something. Surface assessment remains very important.
Absolutely, Nadeem. Mohammad Azhar just pulling out from his run-up. We've seen in the previous games, good delivery, and excellent running. I was saying that we've seen in the previous games, teams batting first and scoring that 140, 145 odd runs in the first innings, and it becomes really difficult for the opposition to chase those runs down. It becomes absolutely difficult. Ball keeps low, get that odd turn, and the ball swings under these lights.
Absolutely. These are very valid points which a captain must look into it, because another important question is that this kind of track, what the target you want to set in your mind, because you don't want to go for unrealistic target and then end up losing all your wickets below 200. So you got to have proper planning done. And I think that if you have got good spinners in your team, 150, 160 will be a tough task.
Absolutely. Completely agree with you, Nadeem. A good economical over once again, Azhar, just giving the 5 runs. And good cricket by these two batsmen, Jiju and Lakshman. Getting those singles, not going for those big hits. Excellent. A very good over comes to the end. After 7, Globelink Weststar are 51 for the loss of 1.
Well, 51 for 1 after 7 overs, and Nadeem will continue to bowl. Well, chance for the run out. Azhar! Direct hit, and Gigi would have been out.
That's good fielding. It was a very close call. I think the batsman was safe. Lakshman, a slow start. Has played 16 deliveries. Nadeem, the captain, continuing to bowl. Cut that away from the stumps. That was a very risky shot, rather.
Got to be careful playing cut against Nadeem. He always brings the ball back to the right-hander. 51 on the back foot, straight to the fielder there.
Great captaincy by Mohammad Nadeem once again. He was very economical in the last game. Bowled those 4 overs. Was unlucky, couldn't pick up a wicket, but hardly gives away any runs. Gave just 24 runs in the last innings, and once again rising to the occasion. He's into his 3rd over and has given away just the 9 runs. Shows how disciplined his bowling is. Cut away nicely, protection in the deep.
Well, finally a single on the ball number 4 of this over.
Well, they're keeping things quiet. They're not letting both these batsmen play those free-flowing shots. They're keeping a very disciplined line and length, and both these batsmen, they don't have to get frustrated and throw away the wicket. They're going along nicely. Punched away, single taken. So once again, a very successful over comes to the end. After 8, Globelink Weststar are 53 for the loss of 1. Azhar to continue, driven nicely. So both these batsmen are well set. Jeju on 26 after playing 22, and Lakshman, you can see, struggling a little bit. Nonetheless, a very good first over by Azhar. And as we speak, we have a change in the comm box. It will be Asim to join us. Welcome, Asim.
Thank you. It's a loud shout there from Mohammad Azhar.
Probably an ideal welcome there from Azhar had that been given out. But his appeal wasn't that convincing. That was close. Yes, that was close. But, not a convincing appeal from Mohammad Azhar. A very sedate start here for Globelink Weststar. 54 for 1 after 8.3. I think they need to catch up pace here, especially Lakshman Srikumar. He's faced 22 deliveries for his 10 runs, and that's not a typical T20 innings. Again, a dive put in by the fielder. Passes through for a single. So it's a dead river for both the sides, technically. They're playing for pride. They're playing for those points on table. Just not the ideal outing for them in the 30th Sharjah Bukhatir T20 League.
Yeah, there's a lot of experience and learning they'll be taking from this tournament. They've played some quality cricket. Their last game was a very close one against Karwan Cricket Club. It went on almost in the last over, but it was very unfortunate that they couldn't get any wins under their belt. They've got that perfect opportunity tonight, both these teams, to make a mark and achieve those personal milestones.
Well, certainly. And moreover, they're playing on the international wicket here. So the entire issue or the disadvantage that the bowling side used to have from one end is taken away. They're playing with an equal balance on both the ends here. In the centre-most wicket, it's 9 gone, 57 for 1.
All out appeal. A rather very over-ambitious shot by Lakshman. Played 25 deliveries. Scored just 12 runs.
He'll have to show some sign of urgency here. He's looking a bit desperate now to get those boundaries. Just not able to get that sort of a support from the surface. The ball is not coming out of the bat that easy. Slightly keeping low a base.
Yeah, but the credit needs to be given to the bowlers of Golden Sparrow. We can clearly see how disciplined they are, hardly giving away any room. What they're doing is just keeping things simple, bowl wicket to wicket. And the batsman, just, oh, what a delivery. That one kept low, taken completely the batsman by surprise. We can clearly see him signaling. That was a lowie.
Yeah, it was a lowie. It kept low, as well as Jeju missing the line of the ball on that occasion as well. Because had that kept, yes, it kept low, but had he been in the line of the stumps, there would have been some connection with the bat, maybe the toe end, but just missing the line completely on that one.
Driven away nicely, protection in the deep, but that will race away to the boundary. So after a time, finally a boundary comes in.
Well, after that lowie, comes a wowie from Jeju Janardhanan on the back foot. And that's an area that he loves to exploit. Yeah, it's still kept low, but just made sure that got the middle of the bat and with tremendous power behind it.
He's got him. Jiju has hit that straight into the hands of the captain. Mohammad Nadeem is absolutely jubilant. What a time to pick up a wicket. He's just signalling it's a clear catch. So Jiju Janardhan has to depart. Have a look at that. The ball just held on to the stamina. Look at that catch. Brilliant. Super reflexes leading from the front.
Well, as a left-arm spinner, wouldn't you like that? Sort of a follow-through from the bowler.
Definitely, Asim. Jiju Janardhan has to depart after scoring 32 in 27 deliveries. Score stands at 62 for the loss of 2. Right then, new man walks in is Mazhar Hussain. What an excellent spell by the captain. Getting his rewards, getting a wicket in his final over. 16 runs given in his 4th over. Perfect delivery, right on the money to the new batsman. Well, a successful over comes to the end. After 10, Globelink Weststar are 63 for the loss of 2. Fly to delivery, watchfully played. They will steal a single. Good running, good, excellent coordination between these two.
And to say the least, that was a brilliant backup as well from Nasir Faraz, making sure that he complemented the fielder for his throw, ensured that he had his body behind that quick throw from the fielder. Mohammad Azhar, meanwhile, dealing in singles here. Now, at one point of time, they'll have to ensure that they need to cut loose and they need to find that over now.
Well, I think the pressure just crept on Jiju Janardhan, because the other end, Lakshman, we can clearly see is not getting the middle of the bat. So I think the pressure took a toll on Jiju Janardhan. One of them, they had to go for these big boundaries and score some runs. 66 for 2. We're just into the 11th over. Azhar is bowling excellent once again.
Yeah, this is good bowling here from Azhar. He's into his 3rd over, just gone for 11. Well, not a strong looking throw coming in from the keeper, Safir Tariq. Change of teams for both these players. They were both ex-Z Games. I've moved to Golden Sparrow. Takes a step forward and a clean hit from Lakshman Srikumar. He cut looses and it was the need of the hour. He had to go big.
Well, that is what is required for Globelink Weststar. Lakshman, what a shot he's played, dancing down the track, and what a lovely flow of the blade. And that ball has been tonked towards that long off region for his maximum. So that is exactly what you need from Lakshman. He's well set, already played 29 deliveries. So he should be the man to play that aggressor's role. Hussain, he's just coming to bat. Globelink Weststar, they'll need a couple of big overs.
He needs to at least add about another 50 runs for himself. What that means is that takes your team to 120 from here on with your own contribution plus the contributions coming in from the batters to follow, especially the man out there in the center, Mazhar Hussain. He's someone who can go big. Meanwhile, in the pursuit of ball hunt, and we'll dive into a short break.
Right then, Globelink Weststar are 72 for the loss of 2. Very sedate start. Azhar is into his third over, given away 17 runs, has been wicketless as of now. They've been very watchful against him, not trying to play too many shots. They know he's one of their premium bowlers, does pick up wickets for his team, but they've been rather very cautious.
Yes, looks like there will be change of balls here. One ball to go in the 11th over, it's 72 for 2. The ball was recovered, but it wasn't in the playing condition as per the umpire's assessment. So we'll have a change in the ball here. A ball to go here in the 11th, 72 for 2. Are we looking for a similar intentful shot here from Lakshman?
Yeah, I think he just needs to play his free-flowing strokes. That last shot was an absolute stunner. What a delivery. That ball turned sharply and completely took Lakshman by surprise. After 11, Globelink Weststar are 72 for 2. Right then, a change in the bowling. Oh, that's been hit hard towards that long off. It's a good toss to win here by Golden Sparrow, opting to bowl first, and I think they'll be very pleased with this performance. They've given away 73 runs and have picked up 2 wickets. 3 spinners have been introduced as of now, and we've seen them bowling in those disciplined line and lengths and have gotten their rewards, haven't gone for many runs. The captain has now introduced a medium pacer. Short delivery, watchfully guided. Oh, that's not required. Sloppy work by the fielder. You need to stop these singles, apply some extra pressure on both these batsmen. Lakshman didn't have a very fiery start, but in that last over, we saw that maximum coming in from his blade, dancing down the track, and it was a huge six. Well bowled. Will take a single. So he's got that packed leg side field. The idea would be to bowl short deliveries and bowl those cutters. We've seen the ball holding up in this wicket and becomes really difficult to play your shots. And that should be the idea. Excellent delivery, right on the money. That is exactly where you need to be bowling when you're bowling these middle overs. You've got that privilege, that open field, so you can just keep varying your pace. All those short deliveries, all those cutters, and keep the batsman guessing.
Punched off the back foot there by Lakshman Srikumar. You can see the signs of struggle here as far as Lakshman is concerned. But yes, he is holding on to one end. Just holding on to it won't help. They need runs and they need to keep coming at a brisk pace now. At least have that target of around 165 in mind. Talking about 90 in the next 8 overs. We've seen that happening quite a lot here in the Sharjah, so that's not going to be a tough ask. Trying to accelerate, ends the over with a dot. A very good over here from Kashif Javed. His first one goes for 4. Mohammad Azhar into his final over. He has been good, he has been decent. 17 in his 3. And they scamper through for a quick single. A bit hesitant here, Lakshman, despite spending a decent amount of time. Yes, I think it's a lot to do with the kind of slowness the wicket is offering.
I think this is trying to see off Mohammad Azhar's overs. They're not trying to play too many shots against this bowler. And that occasion, trying to hoik that towards the mid-wicket, has narrowly escaped that stump.
Well, that was a poor stuff there from the wicketkeeper. Should have followed the ball. He had that in the back of the mind that would have struck the leg stump. And it happens. It happens with the wicketkeeper that assumption or premeditating that the ball would hit. But it's always better to follow your basics. Take your glove behind the ball. Trying to play towards extra cover, getting the outer part of the bat, going towards a cover sweeper for a single. So Mazhar is showing some intent in order to go big after the bowling, but just not able to have that right amount of connection here.
But I think they'll have to have a word in the middle. I think Lakshman should be the man trying to go for those big shots. He's well set, he's seeing the ball well, and he should be playing the role of an aggressor. Try to look for those big shots. We saw a couple of overs before. He's got that tendency to play those lofted shots. Came down the track, nicely hit. A huge 6. Azhar has been once again very disciplined, flighted delivery, brilliant bowling. Saw the batsman making some room, just lowering his pace. So once again, excellent spell here by Azhar.
Yeah, well, one of those effective left-arm spinners in the circuit, Mohammad Azhar. Yes, he is a senior statesman now. I think one of those unlucky players to not wear the grey, or now I'd say the pink and blue. 13 overs gone, 81 for 2. Welcome back and welcome in the Combox after a while.
Thank you very much, Asim, and good evening to all the viewers. 82 for 2 after 13.1. Well, Asim, anything closer to 150 can be a very good target on this surface. What do you say?
Well, I was a bit ambitious. I spoke about it being about 165, just to be on the safer side if you get that. But the conditions speak the other way around. 150, well, it can be competitive. I won't say it is a winning total here, but it can be competitive. You can give it a fight with that total on board.
Well, let us play towards the point region. Nadeem does it well to stop that. Still a single taken by the batters. Lakshman playing on 25 on 36 balls. He really need to lift his strike rate.
Yeah, change of gears required here. And you can't even get to a garage. You need to make sure that you set up your tools right and get going after the bowling.
Maybe looking for a better passage, isn't? Maybe a slope might help him achieving better speed.
Well, that's excellent change of pace here from Kashif Javed. What, 84 for 2 now. They're showing the intent here to go big after the bowling. It's just that the nature of the surface is not allowing them to go big. They're going at 6.2 and over. I think if they finish at about 7.5, that would be competitive. They need to try to get as close as possible to that 160, 165 run mark. And then they have the kind of bowling that can restrict the opposition here. Globelink Weststar. Trying to give it a hike. The ball is just not bouncing enough to the batter's liking, Nadeem.
Well, I think it needs different game plan, isn't it? Then you got to do some improvisation. Playing on the up and playing through the line is not an option on this track. As we see, the ball is just keeping low, and also it is holding on to the surface. So might be playing with the horizontal bat, or maybe the scoop might come into play, a late cut, something like that. At least they need to grab 6 runs per over from here on, 6 or 7. And
Getting
then
to the pitch of the ball, Nadeem, can be an option as well. Get closer to the ball, take it on the half volley. Again, just not able to pierce the gap. Nothing is going in their way right now. A ball to go, and they need a boundary from somewhere. This is a brilliant over again. First over went for 4 runs of Kashif. The other over, 4 runs conceded with a ball to go.
well, you made a very good point, getting closer to the pitch of the ball, okay, trying to make it half volley or over pitch. And then this might also help, you know, the batters to change the length of the bowler for the next delivery. He might bowl you short, you might get the length which you are looking for to hit the ball away.
That's pulled nicely, and we'll get a single off the last ball. We'll continue that chat in the next over. It's 14 gone. 14 gone. It's 86 for 2. Chance goes begging. Just not able to collect the ball there, Afridi. I think they need to eye and target one bowler. They're playing in the centermost wicket, so it's not about picking one end. Both are equal. It's just about making sure that you are getting to the pitch of the ball and playing as straight as possible.
But I think this is the time. Ali Afridi earlier on he was struggling. Well, that is some shot, and he has got much better results. 4 out of that shot.
Well, for a second, I felt he has miscalculated that one. That premeditation, I felt he miscalculated because Ali, he bowled it too full. But look at that connection from Mazhar Hussain. He made sure that he didn't get his knee down. And that was the key behind that shot being successful.
Nicely executed. It was much quicker delivery, and for a moment we thought he is in trouble, but perfectly done. And he gets a single.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Ali Afridi, he has been amongst the runs. He's gone for runs, plenty of them, 29. Picked up 1 wicket though. He's gone for 29 in his 2.3. Compared to how the wicket is playing, he's been relatively expensive there, Nadeem.
Yeah, one reason because of that, earlier on when he came to bowl in the power play, he was not maintaining the consistent line. He was bowling on the off, down the leg side, and that's where he were hammered for a few runs.
That is exactly the opposite you need to be doing, what Nadeem said. And he's got his man finally. Ali Afridi has struck. He's got his man. And that's a typical response there from a bowler. And the final laugh is what belongs to the bowler there. Mazhar trying to up the ante, trying to go aggressive, taking a step forward and just not able to have connection there. So Ali Afridi, he scored a hoop after picking that wicket of Mazhar Hussain, who departs for 12 of 15, 1 boundary in that innings. Not a typical Mazhar Hussain innings here. They lose their third at the mark of 93. Ali Afridi picking up a wicket here. Slightly expensive, going 10 and over, slightly above 10. It's 94 for 3 after 15. Final, crucial final 5 overs here for Globelink Weststar to capitalize on.
Javed continues to operate, and that's nicely driven towards the covers. They should come back for 2.
And looks like they're going to complete it easily. Now, Abhay Jotin, we've seen him open the innings or probably bat at number 3, max. Quite surprising to see him coming in at number 5. Is that a tactical move, or is it just that it's not comfortable? That's something only time will tell us. But now he's out there. He can create that impact. You can expect a lot of cricketing shots here from Abhay Jotin.
He's definitely capable of doing that. Lakshman playing on 29, faced 41 balls. It's in the air, and he has found the gap. And will get a boundary, much needed boundary for Lakshman. In fact, it came from the bat of Abhay. Yes. So impact is right there.
Well, nicely played. Wasn't a bad delivery, mind you. It was a very good delivery from Kashif. But the way Abhay negotiating with that extra bounce coming in off the surface was brilliant. That brings up 100 as well for Globelink Weststar. And it's time for Abhay Jotin to turn out to be a superstar. They've taken a third immediately behind after that good looking shot. Mid-off has been brought inside the circle.
Oh, nicely played once again. But straight to short fine leg. Will get a single. Looks in good touch, Abhay.
That was nicely tucked around. Maybe a few yards left or right. He would have easily got a boundary there. Not to be so. I'll have to wait and see how Lakshman deals with this situation. No change in the field. They're going with the same field. Third man deep. Mid-off is inside the circle. And we have 3 men on the onside. In fact, 4 of them. 1 in the short, fine leg inside the circle. Nicely played around the corner. And he'll just settle for a single. Try to give as much a strike here possible to Abhay, who can probably look to up the ante with those cricketing shots that he has in his book.
Much needed for Globelink Weststar. They really want to get a couple of points on the point table and want to finish their journey to this tournament on a high note.
Okay, nicely played in the gap. They should come back for 2. It's a big boundary, and it was played with precision, with just about the right power that just lands the ball at the 30-yard circle. Couple of runs, and this over has been fractionally expensive here. 10 runs already of the over.
And that is a secret. You play with the soft hand and the fielder standing at the edge of the boundary line. You always create opportunity to get double out of those shots. A lot of calculation involved in cricket, isn't it?
Oh, cricket is all about calculations. You need to have a calculative mind in order to be ahead of your opposition. And that's one of the reasons why we say the modern day leaders of the game that have been successful, they have been because of the calculative minds. Well, another topic to be discussed and touched later. 105 for 3 after 16.
Freedy to continue. That's an appeal. And looks like they have caught their man.
And in fact, that's been given on field as out. Thought that would be referred, but oh yes, very good decision. Absolutely spot on there.
Well, eagle eye, really. Very good to see. And Ali Afridi is jubilant. He has grabbed 3 wickets. He was very expensive. But look at those figures. 31. He has given and taken 3 wickets in 3.1 overs. Abhay Jotan just started looking dangerous, but he had to walk back. He managed to score 11 on 7. Stumped by Tariq on the bowling of Ali Afridi.
Tanda, just about when they were looking at cutting loose, they've lost
Abhay Jotan. It's played upish. There is a field in the deep, but we'll collect it on a couple of bounds. I think one of the reasons why Lakshman has been relatively slower is the kind of batting depth that they have. They're just not having enough depth here in the batting. Well, Motasim is still out there. Gopakumar can bat as well. I'm not sure why they weren't pushed forward ahead of Rizwan.
Well, not really sure whether it's a fitness issue or this is the plan. They want to utilize maybe the full quota of overs, but still you need to utilize your top batters up front. Let them expose, let them take the full control. If you are in a contest of the winning, then you should go for your best side that you have got up front. Well, good fielding over there in the deep by Azhar, and that is the end. No, still a ball to go on the over number 17. And that is going to be the last legal ball of the spell of Ali Afridi. He gave away 34, expensive, but has taken 3 wickets.
Looks like he has got his 4th scalp, is it? No. Keeper being too ambitious about it. So he's finished off 3 for 34 in his 4 overs. 17 gone. 3 more overs to go here for Globelink Weststar to put some decent total on board.
$108 for 4. Irfan. Well, I'm not sure what to call that.
Should we call that a goal from the goalkeeper? From the wicketkeeper, rather.
Well, there is a term for that. That is called kubri in football. If the ball just passes between both the legs, that is called kubri. So usually, when the footballers, they dribble around, they do that. They make the opponent clueless and embarrassing as well. Irfan struggles always with his line, although much better performance compared to last evening. He has just conceded 13 in his 2 overs, still wicketless. Well, this is pulled away. Deep square leg, yes, there is a fielder over there, will cut off a single, just got away with that, Irfan.
Coming back to that Kobri thing, that's in Arabic. That's in Arabic, and the equivalent meaning, the synonym for it in English is nutmeg.
Yeah, Kobri is referred for bridge, definitely, but in football, the Arabic players utilize this term.
Arabic, yes. Loud appeal, and that's been given out. For a second, it felt like it was drifting down the leg, but we'll have to recheck. We'll have to recheck that one. Oh, Lakshman Sri Kumar, well, very unlucky on that occasion. A misjudgment there from the umpire. A very rare one as far as Zargam is concerned. 31 of 45 for him.
Well, he has contributed with 31 runs on 45 balls. Little slow, but although it include a 6 as well, but will have to walk back. 112 for 5 after 17.2.
Oh, just missing the line of the ball. Vineet, the new batter,
Still no signs of Mohtashim. It's an ideal platform for him to come out and cut loose. we still don't see any signs of Muhtasim Jakati.
I'm not sure what's the reason, but ideally he should be there batting right now. And it's such wicket that coming to the batting and then start hitting from the first ball, it's not an easy option there. Irfan has got the wicket. A good Yorker. In fact, low full toss, played away, straight to the fielder, another dot ball.
Very surprising performance here from Globelink Weststar. This is not the name that they've lived.
But at times, the game can be very, very cruel. Not that they don't have quality side. Yes, pretty strong as far as the names are concerned. It's just that not their day out here. But it's still not over, mind you. It's a tricky track. Anything can happen.
Oh, well, Asim, you have recently blasted 100, and we all know about you that how good you are towards a deep extra cover region. That ball was definitely there to hit that shot, isn't it?
I thought you saw me licking my lips on that one. That was well within the arc to hit it over that field, especially when you have the mid-off inside, the extra cover inside. All you need to do is just get in the line of the ball and play it upish.
Well, I wish audience see what Asim has just shown with his body language. Meanwhile, full delivery, loud appeal, but at that occasion, umpire has immediately denied that. But once again, action replay will be very interesting.
Yeah, action replay would be very interesting, but once we come back in the next over, it's 18 gone, 114 for 5.
Kashif Javed coming in for his final over and the penultimate over of the innings.
That's played upish. Chance for the fielder, settling underneath it and takes it comfortably. Nadeem making no mistakes here. And a fitter version of Nadeem. Taking that catch, coming underneath the ball. Low full toss, just not able to get that connection there.
Well, thank you very much, Asim. Very professional and committed, Nadeem. Especially in this particular game. As Rizwan walking back after scoring 3 and 5, caught in the deep by Muhammad Nadeem on the bowling of Kashif Javed. 114 for 6.
Coming around the wicket here. Kashif Javed. if Gopa manages to hit at least 3 in the next 11 deliveries, I'm sure they'll get closer to that 135, 140 mark maybe.
Oh, good delivery. Not a convincing way to play that shot, but you'll get a single. Yeah, low scoring games are always very interesting if you have got better fielding side and you have got good quality bowlers.
Well, certainly. Low scoring games get a lot interesting, especially when you have the right amount of spinners who can turn the game around.
And it always takes the best out of you, isn't it? Especially on this track, if you have the mindset, you know the sides you want to utilize, you know that the ball is keeping low. If you keep hitting the right deck, especially on a good length, I can tell you that even 140 can be a very good target.
And that's what you need to do. You need to make that 130, 135 with exceptional bowling look as big as 155 or 160. That can only happen with few tight overs, 3 to 4 tight overs that can turn the required run rate jump up. Meanwhile, let's look at that LBW. The first one, the dismissal. Well, that was unlucky on as far as Lakshman was concerned. And this one was in the line of the stumps, and I think just fractionally getting away with that one. That was a close one. But the previous one, I think, absolutely nowhere. This one, onto the stumps. You miss and I hit, says Kashif.
Well, all those Newton laws are coming into action over here. Every action has a reaction, and then you miss, I hit. Straight delivery, and Kashif gets another wicket.
Well, a fraction too late on it. And Vineet just not able to disturb the scorers here. Played one full over for a not. Direct hit, and Gopa would have found himself walking back to the pavilion. That was a very close shave.
Well, Nasser Faraz is a very good fielder, and he has got all 3 stumps visible, I guess. And usually, he always remains on target. At that occasion, just missed it. Single taken. And this is going to be the last oval of the ball of the over number 19.
Shimmy down the track, not able to get that connection. Just a single. And a very good spell comes to an end here from Kashif. 2 for 23 in his 4, 19 gone, 117 for 7.
Irfan Masood to continue. 3 overs, 14 runs and a wicket. He has that slingy action which makes it even more difficult for the batters to pick.
Well, the only challenge that Irfan has got, what I have seen him, that to bowl on the right line. He often struggles himself. Remains a little indisciplined, especially yesterday. He has got the wicket on the very first ball of the inning of Karwan CC, and it was a big wicket of Rohan Mustafa. And since then, he gave away 19 runs in the same over because he was bowling all over the place. And become very difficult for the captain also to set the field, especially when you are bowling in the power play.
That was quick. Batter a bit late. They would be praying that at least a couple of boundaries or big ones come through in this over. They're just lacking those finishing touches. The middle overs, well, they dried up. Even the final quarter is not going in their favor. Trying to pack a punch on that occasion. Straight to the long on-fielder. Just be a single coming through.
Well, the kind of bowling and the kind of batting is happening. I can tell you that an inside edge, or rather an outside edge, can be a best shot and might earn them boundaries. Last legal 3 balls remaining in the inning of Globelink Weststar. Guba Kumar facing Irfan. Well, an outside edge, and the wicketkeeper has made no mistake. Irfan gets another wicket. Caught and bowled, in fact, caught behind. Guba Kumar will have to walk back.
Well, that was bread and butter there for Safir Tariq. As simple as it could get. End of Gopa Kumar. He departs for 3 of 4. 8 down for 119.
Well, Fayaz just got away with that. Few millimeters away from the stumps.
So used to hearing the name Fayaz in the domestic circuit. We have his name similarly
Sounding. Faiz. And he's played a lot of cricket back in India with the likes of KL Rahul. He's a fast bowler, and mind you, when you see him bowl, you would see that he is someone who's special. Has that typical angle that he comes in and bowls. Will be interesting to see him as well.
Well, we'll be looking forward to see him bowling. Irfan will be bowling the last legal ball of the inning of Globelink. It is hit back. 2 is the call. They have managed to grab 2 out of that shot. So that is the end of the inning of Globelink Weststar. They have managed to score 121 after losing 8 wickets in their allotted 20 overs.
Well, I think just under par here. Just not able to get to that 140 mark, which could have probably posed some sort of threats, but you never know. It's a game of cricket. How often have we seen these totals are hovering around that 120 mark, turn out to be a nightmare for the oppositions? Well, talking about the batting, well, it was Jiju Janardhan who topped the batting card at 32 of 27. Even a batter like him struggled on this track. And Hari Prashant, who looked very fluent in the very first over, 12 of 6 for him with 1 boundary and 1 6. He was out early in the innings. Lakshman Srikumar, well, he came in, was a bit slow, but he held on to one end, 31 of 45 for him. Hussain contributed 12 of 15, 11 of 7 for Abhay Jotin. Looked a bit dangerous, but then fell off pretty early against Ali Afridi. Well, they managed to put on 121, and that too with 13 extras coming into their rescue, which makes it the third highest scorer of the Globelink Weststar innings. And talking about the bowling, well, I think some exceptional performance there coming in, especially the likes of Kashif Javed. During the middle overs, he produced a brilliant spell, 4 overs, 23 runs and 2 wickets. But the man, according to me, who stood out there was Irfan, with the new ball, with the old ball. He was remarkable. 16 dot balls in his 4 overs quota, conceding just 18 runs and picked up 2 wickets. Ali Afridi, tad expensive, but more importantly, he got rid of 3 wickets. Mohammad Nadeem, again, very exceptional in terms of the economy. 4.25, 1 wicket for 17 in his 4 overs. And that was a very consolidated sort of a performance here, chipping in together with individual responsibilities and doing it pretty nicely here, Golden Sapero. 13 extras in that innings, helping them reach 121, and they'd be requiring 122 runs in their allotted 20 overs. I think they will breathe a sigh of relief there. The required run rate just being slightly in excess of 6 and over. We'll dive into a short break, and once we're back, there'll be live action here from Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
They need to chase down the target of 122, and they're allotted 20 overs, and they have just got 6.1 as the run rate to achieve. Well, to talk more about this game, I have been joined by my dear friend, one of the sweetest voice in the comb box, Owais. Welcome, Owais.
Oh, thank you very much, Nadeem. I think we have a very good game in our hands. We've seen the ball keeping low, and we know the strength of Globelink Weststar. They've got some quality bowlers in their lineups, and it'll be pretty interesting to see if they'll be starting off with spinners or the medium paces.
Well, it's Ali Abid, one of the finest batter here in UAE domestic circuit. He's in a tremendous form, and Safir Tariq giving him a company. Well, good first delivery, cautiously played, and Ali Abid off the mark with a single.
Good start, right on the money, bowling wicket to wicket, and I love this field setup. They've got the long on and the long off, so the idea would be just bowl it right into the stumps and let the batsman take you down. Hit, if you want to hit, just hit straight and get those sixes. You cannot afford to play across the line on this wicket. What a delivery, came in sharply.
Well, Guba Kumar is a lovely bowler, very capable, and what a delivery that was. If you're going to play the cut shot against him, that's not a best option for you.
Oh, he's dropped it. Chance goes begging Gopa Kumar, creating an opportunity on the third delivery of the innings, and he's put that down.
Well, they need early wickets, and look at that beautiful delivery, and almost got stuck over there in the hands. A wake-up call for the slip fielder. Guba Kumar having a smile on his face.
Brilliant delivery once again, and good fielding. So good aggressive approach from Globelink Weststar.
Well, the only way Globelink Weststar can win this game is by picking up wickets. They always need to do that in order to create pressure. And it's a brilliant first over coming up from Guba Kumar.
Well, you need to take those catches when you're defending such a modest total. Gopa Kumar, what an excellent start, just giving away one run. That is what you need. Short delivery, watchfully played. They will come for a single. So a very successful over comes to the end. Golden Sparrow rather, 2 for no loss.
Spinner into the attack from Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Two fielders out there in the deep, long on and deep mid wicket.
Good delivery. Saw some movement in the air straight away. That'll give him a lot of encouragement. Yeah, good captaincy. Opting to stick with their spinners, introducing Shanib in the second over of the game.
Well, Shanib is a very good bowler. You can see from the first ball. He's one of those bowlers who have the ability to bowl the top spin as well. And that always remains very handy. It creates doubts in the mind of the batter. They always naturally go for that off break and often get disguised.
Trying to play that hoik towards the mid wicket. will get just a single.
Imran Odi, 2 on 7. And well, cautiously played, good delivery. Talking about Odi, well, my fellow presenter, Oves as well known as Odi here in UAE domestic circuit. Oves, tell us more about that when you have played here for under 19 and how your name got famous as Odi.
Well, that's a very interesting story. Back in 2001, when I started to play my under-19 cricket for the UAE itself, a coach named Shehzad Altaf was the one who started calling me Odi. I still don't know, and I don't really understand why he kept that name. I still keep asking him that question.
Well, but it's a very good name, really. I like that. These short names, usually we see people in the military, they keep those names. BC, AD, and well, international level, if you talk about that, then that is AB de Villagers, ABD.
Absolutely. What a great start here by Globelink Weststar. 2 very quiet overs. And here once again, a very economical over. Just the 3 runs. So an ideal start here from Globelink Weststar. Golden Sparrow are 5 for no loss after 2.
Well, Wes, you himself used to be a left-arm spinner, and you see bowling Guba Kumar. How are you going to rate him out of 10 on a scale?
Well, he's an outstanding bowler, Gopa Kumar. You know, bowling with the new ball is never an easy job. The new ball has that lacquer, so it's not easy to grip the ball. But Gopa Kumar, he's got a very good control and does have the knack of picking up wickets early for his team. And once again, we've seen that's a good shot, cut away nicely. And that will be the first boundary of the innings.
Well, that was an opportunity for Umran. Really, that was short and wide, and Imran immediately jumping onto it. Beautifully cut away. Guba Kumar, just when we were praising him, bowled one loose delivery. Well, always gone are those days when the left armer used to bowl those orthodox spin, which will get turned away from the right-hand batter. Nowadays, 5 deliveries out of 6, they want to bowl the arm balls. The trend has been changed.
Well, that's blessing in disguise. If you can bowl those arm deliveries, that's a very special delivery and a very difficult delivery. I would say it's a God-gifted delivery under your sleeves. A wayward delivery, drifting towards those pads, and 2 important runs will be added into the total. Well, Nadeem, these scores, these modest low scores could be very tricky at times. You're not too sure if you should be attacking and playing those free-flowing shots in the initial 6 overs or just knock it around, play those singles, doubles.
Well, inside edge, very lucky Ali Abad on that occasion. It could have been easily chopped onto the stumps. Gets a single. Yes, 122, especially on this kind of track, you can consider closer to 150. And because there is plenty of edge for the bowlers, especially the likes of Guba Kumar, and the way Shani bowled the 2nd over.
Perfect delivery, right on money, good running. Oh, that was close. Direct hit was required, and the batsman will feel very lucky.
Well, it has gone for overthrows, and yes, it has crossed the boundary line. Well, you have to take your chances as a fielder, but not very good backing up over there by the backup fielder. So an opportunity which would have earned them a wicket has cost them 4 runs. Look at that. He was not even in the picture there. That's why the basics remains very important. Somebody has to back up the throw.
Oh, hit that hard, got that protection in the deep. So they bowled pretty well. It was a good start by Globelink Weststar. They were bowling wicket to wicket, created an opportunity in the first over, but then gave away 2 extras in the form of wides, and then those overthrows. You can't afford to be giving away, or rather leaking runs when you're defending such a low total. And have a look at that. That has been crashed towards the cover region. So a very big over comes to the end.
Well, that was a perfect shot. Beautiful shot, and 3 overs done and dusted. It's 22 for none.
Mazhar Hussain has now been introduced from the Sharjah Cricket Academy, and, well, the captain has given him the new ball duties and would love him to pick up wickets, and that is what you require. They're already Golden Sparrow have raced onto 22, just into the 4th over.
Flicked away. Chase for the fielder, for the ball. Oh, yes. Fantastic footwork. Some football skills coming into play. And he has definitely saved a couple of runs for his team.
Yeah, that was a good effort in the deep. It was a wayward start by Mohammad Hussain, drifting towards those paths and picked up, rather flicked nicely into the gap. But good effort in the deep, saving a couple of runs for his side.
Oh, he has deceived him with that off-pace delivery, but still safely over the fielder, and they have picked up another 2. Well, nothing going in the favor of Globelink Weststar so far. They have dropped a chance already, catching opportunity, backing down, and there was a chance for the run out.
Perfect delivery.
Well, Ali Abid is a very good player with the high back lift, reminding me a little bit glimpse of the legendary Salim Malik, who used to be a wonderful player, especially against the spinners, always rated as one of the best batter that Pakistan has produced, who can play spinners very well. And I remember Pakistan-Australia series back in 1996-97, where he has hit 300s. Meanwhile, this is in the air, and once again it will fall short of the fielder there. Well, Mazhar Hussain is a very good bowler, and he has the ability to bring those variations into the game.
Well, this is smart bowling here by Mazhar Hussain. He's waiting his space. He knows there's a lot to offer in this wicket if you bowl in the right areas, and a pretty decent over as of now, giving away just 5 runs and a very good delivery to finish off the over. Nonetheless, batsman will take a quick single. So a good ideal start for Golden Sparrow after 4:28 for no loss. wants his bowler to take some wickets.
Well, Mohammad Faiz, right arm, medium fast, rated very high here. Our colleague Asam Sheikh was talking about his ability and that he has got the experience to play alongside KR Rahul. Well, Faiz, good delivery first up. Nicely played toward the leg side and single taken on the very first ball. Imran Odi playing on 18, faced 15 balls.
Very watchful start here from Golden Sparrow. They're not trying to play any false shots. Opportunity was created in the first over. Catch gone begging in the slips cordon. You need to take these early wickets and these half chances if you need to defend a low, modest total of 122. You'll have to pick up wickets and pick up quickly.
Oh, he has knocked him over. It has to be a beauty, and Faiz produced that. Ali Abid bowled out on the bowling of Faiz. Tremendous leg cutter. Have a look at that.
What a peach of a delivery. That ball just holding its line and going away from that right-hander. What a wicket goes down. Abid will be very disappointed. He was looking good, but has to depart after scoring just the 9 in 11 balls. Golden Sparrow have lost the first wicket, 29 for the loss of 1.
Guard, right-hander batter, very explosive batter, very impactful. And if he can stick around there for next 6 to 7 overs, this game is going to get over very quickly. But he will have to face the music here. Faiz has produced a beauty, and Owais was giving him a beautiful term. What was that, Owais?
I'll get back to you on the next ball. Cut away and cut away hard. That's running away towards the boundary. What an excellent way to open your account.
Well, that is a beautiful shot. Muhammad Nadeem, always rated as a top quality player, and look at that. Onto the bounce, beautifully timed away. It was not a hard hit, just pure timing.
Excellent shot. So I was saying, Nadeem, that delivery that he bowled Faiz, getting him that wicket, that was a swerve. That ball just came in the air, pitched and went away and knocked over that off stump. That is top quality bowling.
Absolutely. Well, Nadeem wanted to play a big hit. Well checked by Faiz. Seeing him coming down the track, just changed his pace and deceived Nadeem over there. No really need to play such kind of aggressive shots. They only required the remaining runs with the rate of 5.8.
Here they can do this with utmost ease, get those singles, doubles, and get those odd boundaries. There's no need to play aggressive shots. It's not the demand of the situation. Excellent shot, flicked away towards the pads. The batsman will settle for a single. So a very good over as of now from Faiz, picking up a wicket. And they'll have to keep on doing that, constantly pick up wickets and keep that pressure. They can't let this game rather go away from them. Mind you, they're just defending a very modest total of 122.
Absolutely. But so far, except 2 or 3 balls, the bowling has been superb, and they have got a wicket as well. A good full-length delivery, defensively played, and that will be the end of the over number 5. It's 34 for 1. Well, Mazhar Hussain. Oh, this is in the air. Fielder coming under it. But it just fall away from him. Couple of runs will get added to the score. So Nadeem has got some different plans.
Well, that was a lucky escape for Mohammad Nadeem. Didn't get that from the middle of his bat. Excellent delivery. Saw the batsman coming down, waiting his space, balled that off cutter, and nearly getting a very pricey wicket. Short delivery. That ball just held into the surface.
Well, Mazhar is just varying his pace. He has understood that there is plenty of offering for the spinners on this track, and the ball is keeping low. So he is not giving any pace to the batters.
Perfect delivery. Well played. Showing the full face of the bat. Yeah, that is exactly what they need to do here, Globelink Weststar. They need to just keep it wicket to wicket, make the batsman play. We've seen in the first innings, the ball has been turning, gripping.
Slow one once again, but this time Imran has headed for a boundary toward the wide-edge long on.
Yeah, Mazhar Hussain on that occasion getting a bit predictable, bowling again that off cutter, and how well did he pick that? Got into a position very early and has placed it to perfection for yet another boundary.
Well, that's another way to describe. You have absolutely spot on in saying that you can't be predictable. And Imran was waiting for that slow one.
Once again, a slower delivery that's been pumped towards the mid-wicket, and that is out of the stadium. That's a huge hit coming from the bat of Mohammad Nadeem.
Wow, beautiful shot. In fact, it is Imran who has dispatched that one out of the ground. Once again, a slow one in the zone where Imran wanted to be, and he has dispatched it for a maximum. 46 for 1 after 5.4, and there will be change in the balls, definitely.
Well, what a hit that was. Seems like this man is completely playing on a different track. He's played 7 deliveries and he's off to a flyer, 17 on the board. He's absolutely middling the ball. We'll just take a short break and we'll be back with live action. Right then, Mohammad Nadeem has made his intentions very clear and very early in the innings. Short delivery, a better delivery, and a good stop there by the keeper. So an expensive over comes to the end. Golden Sparrow are 46 for 1. And a very good power play for Golden Sparrow, completely dominating. Lost just 1 wicket and have scored 47. Excellent delivery, straight away getting that shape away from the right-hander.
A piece of a delivery, isn't it? He's bowling wider of the crease, utilizing the crease, and then with the angle it is coming in, and after hitting the deck, it is moving away. Just look at that. Beautiful delivery that was to dismiss Ali Abed, and it has to be like that.
Oh, pumped towards the cover region. No stopping that. He's hit that hard.
Well, once it comes out of the middle of the bat of Nadeem, that means business. It will go to the boundary line very quickly. Look at that.
What a graceful shot that is. Completely middling the ball. As captain leading from the front once again. He was absolutely exceptional when he was bowled those 4 overs, hardly gave any runs, and now has come to bat at number 3 position and has got his team to a flyer. 51 for 1. They need to pick up wickets.
He's a very impactful player. Oh, there was an opportunity. Nadeem likes to play towards the extra cover region. I think just missed out at that occasion. A little late swing coming up from Fires has helped him deceiving Nadeem.
Excellent delivery once again. I wouldn't mind to see a slip being placed at this point of time. They need to play some aggressive cricket. They need to pick up wickets, and that is the only way if they have any chance of winning this game. Golden Sparrow are on absolute flyer. In the air. And oh, that's not good fielding effort. That should have been stopped.
Well, that is really hurting. You can immediately see the reaction from Fires. This was an edged, in fact, and it has cost him a boundary. Good effort, but not enough. And you have made a very important point, Oveis, that if you want to restrict the likes of Golden Sparrow, who have got the players like Nadeem, Imran, Ali Abed, and Nasser Fraz is sitting next, is a quality batter too. You need to put the pressure. You need to stop giving them easy runs. You can afford to have another extra fielder in the circle and let the batters take the risk. Because the only way you can win this game is by picking up wickets.
Fuller delivery right in the block hole. So good comeback delivery. Yeah, I completely agree with your point, Nadeem. The only way they can come back in this game is to pick up wickets. And I think Gopa Kumar Krishna is one of their strike bowlers. He's bowled to 2 overs. There's no point, I believe, to keep him waiting when the batting side, they just need a 20 or 25 runs. So he needs to be brought back into the attack. He's their premium bowler. He needs to come back and pick up wickets.
Well, I have a point to talk about there, but I'll tell you in the next hour. Meanwhile, this is beautifully played toward the leg side. Another boundary coming up for Nadeem. 7 overs gone, 59 for 1.
Shanib will continue. Came away just the 3 runs in his first over. And the right move, I believe, bringing in a spinner We've seen the purchase in the first innings, and as we speak, we have a change in the comm box. It will be Asim to join. Welcome, Asim.
Thank you, Ois. Well, that's been creamed on the offside. What a welcome here. Thank you, Imran. What a classic shot there from him. Width on offer and immediately getting on top of it.
Well, that was a hit-me delivery. It was way too short and wide, and have a look at that lovely flow of the blade. Easy pickings for someone with a man of this class.
Certainly it was meant to be hit. Width on offer. Obviously going to open the face of the bat and play that shot. That's a better delivery. Just not able to get that ideal connection on that one. Imran. .32 of 23 frame. Again, pushing it down for a single. And knowing the fact that this is a tricky wicket, it's not coming onto the bat that easy. He's just waiting for those bad deliveries to be fed at him. And they have managed to consistently feed those bad deliveries at him.
Yeah, they've been absolutely clinical once again, have been Golden Sparrow. These low totals are always tricky. You tend to think of taking just the singles and doubles and keep your wickets intact, but what an aggressive approach by Golden Sparrow. Their batsmen are natural, free-flowing batsmen. They have played their shots, and the output is excellent. 65 for 1, we just in the 8 over. 57 required in 73.
Going at 8 and over, very healthy. They're just not trying to take that low total on their head, trying to play positive brand of cricket, what they're known for. Off the back foot, punches it towards covers. And that's good piece of fielding there from the skipper, Lakshman. 8 overs gone, it's 65 for 1.
Rizwan has been introduced from the Bukhatir end, and he'll have to pick up wickets right from the word go. Loud appeal, that's drifting towards the pads. Easy decision for the umpire. So straight away we can see the ball is keeping low. They've just missed a trick or two, has been Globelink Weststar. They've been off radar, not bowling into those stumps, and gave away free runs initially. And what a start here from Golden Sparrow. That's been hit hard, and that's going into the stands. What a hit.
Well, that was massive. Rizwan KS, he is on the receiving end here of the onslaught from Mohammad Nadeem.
Look at that trigger movement of his to generate that power, knowing whether he wants to go onto the front foot or on the back foot. Well, there's one man who is enjoying this moment is our co-commentator Nadeem. And he has sent one into the orbit. He loves batting against left-arm spinners. And mind you, how comfortable he is. It was a very awkward position that he got into before playing that shot. But mind you, that connection was magnificent.
Well, that's absolute carnage. Have a look at that shot. He's absolutely middled that, and that is a huge six. What a hit from Mohammad Nadeem, the captain, leading from the front. We'll have a look at that once again.
That wasn't a bad delivery by any means. It's just pure class from this batter. Anticipating, getting onto the back foot, generating all that power. He did that on the onside towards cow corner, and this time going straight above the bowler's head. So 2 sixes and 2 balls for him. And a comeback here from Rizwan KS. A quicker delivery straight through Mohammad Nadeem, and he departs after trying to find that gap, opening the face of the bat and making room for himself rather. That arm ball from Rizwan KS. That's how bowlers make a comeback.
Well, that wasn't the ideal shot selection. Playing too close to his body, has to depart after scoring a brisk 30 and putting his team in a very good position. 77 for the loss of 2. New man walks in. Safir Tariq has come into bat, into a very comfortable position rather. Rizwan, after being pumped for those 2 sixes, has finally gotten his reward and has knocked over the captain of Golden Sparrow.
Driven and off the mark goes Safir, the very first ball.
Just didn't have the right amount of runs here. And I think they have to blame themselves for the way they planned their entire batting. The first innings, yes, the wicket wasn't easy, but it wasn't that tough for you to just score 122.
Well, they were going along very nicely in the couple of overs. They were 23 for no loss. It looked like they were on the verge of a big score. Nonetheless, a good over has come to an end. Golden Sparrow are 78 for the loss of 2.
Lakshman Sri Kumar, skipper, introducing himself.
I think a pretty obvious call here. The need of the hour. That's down the leg side. That's poor delivery.
That's not required. That's not going to help the cause for team Globelink Weststar. Not an ideal start for Lakshman, who's been introduced into the 10th over. Needs to pick up wickets for his side. Well, I would love to see Gopakumar Krishna come back into the attack. It's just the 42 runs remaining now and 65 deliveries. It's looking very comfortable from here onwards for Golden Sparrow.
Yeah, pretty comfortable. I think it's just about ensuring that you get those runs here. Stick around. Well, you have a senior partner in the form of Imran. He's batting well. And all you need to do is just get going, give him that company. Of course, that's well within range here. Again, down the leg side, a similar result. It's going to be a couple of free runs here.
Yeah, clearly we can see Lakshman is struggling. Just not getting the direction right on that occasion as well. And as I said, Gopakumar Krishna is one of the premium bowlers, his strike bowlers that does pick up wickets. He's got a couple of more overs under his sleeve, so I won't be surprised if I see him coming on to bowl with the next over. We've seen Rizwan did pick up a wicket in the last over, but went for plenty. Better delivery. Excellent comeback by Lakshman. That is the ideal length you need to be bowling to a new batsman.
Well, you get as close as possible to the stumps. That's something which is required here at this stage. That is what is going to pick up wickets, force an error out of the batters. And that's easy pickings on the onside. There is a fielder in the deep.
It was a good shot, but hitting it straight towards that fielder. So Lakshman, clearly we can see he's just not getting the directions right, drifting rather towards those pads. Just needs to keep the basics right, bowl wicket to wicket. Imran Odi is off to a flyer, 33 runs in 26 deliveries. It's been absolutely brilliant. And was there at an edge? And I think that was an opportunity created and a chance goes begging.
Not always easy to hold on to these ones. They would have wanted these earlier setbacks for Team Golden Sparrow, not when they're set. And it's just about getting done with those 38 runs. Make that 37 now.
Yeah, they can just play risk-free cricket from here onwards. They don't have to go for those glory hits. Just pick those odd bad deliveries and deposit them for those boundaries. They can just do it with singles and doubles from here onwards. So 7 runs given in the first over by Lakshman.
Push gently, straight to the fielder, ends the over, 86 for 2.
That's a huge hit. Is it big enough? There are fielders converging, but one calls for it and takes it comfortably. That's Gopakumar.
Brilliant take, getting underneath the ball. It wasn't an easy catch. When two fielders are converging, there's always that confusion that's created. Imran trying to go big, just not getting the best of connections there. Straight to Gopakumar.
What a brilliant catch in the deep. And an excellent delivery, slowing his pace. And batsman Imran Odi, after playing a very good handy innings and putting his team into a very comfortable position, has to depart after scoring 35 in 30 deliveries with 1 maximum and 4 fours. Golden Sparrow are now 86 for the loss of 3. New man, Nasir Faraz, coming to bat in the 11th over when just 36 runs required of 59. Can just knock it around and do it with singles and doubles. Oh, excellent delivery. That was a very narrow escape. That ball keeping low. And that is so unlucky. The batsman will come back for a second.
Well, that's how the wicket has been playing here. Keeping low has been constant. Batters are not able to get runs free flowing here.
Whatever they could get, they could utilize the new ball and try to get as many runs as possible. But of course, you need to make sure that you're applying yourself correctly in order to carry on with the same momentum. Nicely punched, but that'll be straight to the skipper, dot ball.
Yeah, that last delivery, I believe Nasir is going to consider him very lucky. Getting that inside edge on an off day, could have easily gone onto those pads or even would have got to hit the timber.
on the off days, it can go anywhere.
Perfect start here from Golden Sparrow. They're cruising along nicely. Just the 33 runs required now in 56 deliveries. Should be a cakewalk from here onwards. Wayward delivery once again. Giving those extras not required.
Yeah, obviously not required here. Just that trying to experiment with something. Rizwan KS, he has picked up 2 wickets. He has been relatively experienced. I think he was trying to dart one into the stumps, but got those GPS coordinates incorrect.
Good batting here by Nasser. They can just do it with singles from here onwards. Match is very much in the hands of Golden Sparrow. Oh, have a look at that delivery. He's knocked him over. That ball kept low, and Rizwan has picked up his 3rd wicket in the 11th over.
Well, just have a look at that one. What can a batter do to that? What can a batter do to that? Absolutely nothing. But one thing which Safir Tariq missed out was just missing out on the line of the ball. Had there been some sort of alignment in terms of the line of the ball, the bat would have been involved there. Nonetheless, 2 of 5 for Safir Tariq. They're 4 down for 92.
Right then, 4 wickets have fallen down. 92 for the loss of 4. Is there a twist in the tail? Still 30 required. Another couple of wickets from here. And Globelink Weststar will be back in the game. Good bowling. Right onto the stumps. Well, they need to do something here. Maybe get an extra fielder in the circle. Stop these singles. Put that extra pressure on Golden Sparrow. New man, Wajahat. But an explosive batsman has come into bat.
Now with those statements, you're not making me miss Atiq Nizam at all.
Well, we'll have to wait and see how this man operates. Usually likes to play his shots early on in the innings, but that's not required at this point of time.
Nicely tucked around for a single. It's just about getting those 28 runs. How soon is the question that we need to answer, or need to find an answer. Is there any more twist to this game? It's 94 for 4. They've got 2 back-to-back wickets here in the form of Mohammad Nadeem and Imran Odi and Safir Tariq. Not before they saw the back of Mohammad Nadeem as well. So there have been 3 wickets, to be precise, that have fallen in a very short interval for Golden Sparrow. I think the achievement would be here for Globelink is that how deep can they take this game?
Nicely tucked away. Yeah, this match is very much in the hands of Golden Sparrow. If they manage to score quick runs from here on, was one big over, and this match will be over very soon. On the other end, Globelink Weststar, they need to pick up a couple of wickets, and this game will be very interesting from there onwards.
Oh yeah, certainly. I completely agree to that one. Punched straight down the ground. Just about 26 runs now. Run rate, required run rate, doesn't matter at this stage. It's easy as it could get as far as the rate is concerned. They need a magical spell out of somewhere if you are a Globelink Weststar fan. that won't help. You need to have some aggressive attacking field setup. Force the batter to go after you.
It's a very surprise call, I believe, from the captain of Globelink Weststar, opting to go for the medium pacer, where we saw in the previous over there was a lot of turn and the ball keeping low when Rizwan was operational with the ball. Gopa Kumar Krishna has got a couple of overs to go. So I would have loved to see him bowling this over. Trying to play that big shot, not getting the connection, nonetheless will scamper for a single. Global Golden Sparrow rather, 97 or 98 for the loss of 4. But then just the 24 needed now of 48 deliveries, and this one is bowled well. Oh, that kept low as well.
If that's the case, you need to start batting on your knees.
It's getting very tough. The wicket is getting slower and slower. Didn't get that decent connection, but will get a single.
At times, when the wicket starts playing in such an awkward manner, reminds you of those day 4s and day 5s of Firoz Kotla, where the ball never used to go above that knee roll. Back in the old days, where Anil Kumble picked up those 10 wickets at Firoz Kotla. Again, nicely dealt with.
Here Rizwan is bowling a very tight line. He'll have to be very careful not to drift towards those pads. There's no fine leg in place. Empty, vast gap towards that region. Watchfully played. An excellent fielding effort. That is what you need to uplift the mood of the side.
I think if they give a fight from here on, I think that will be a champion effort from Globelink. Last ball of the over. Nicely played, straight to the fielder, and finishes the over with a dot. So 3 for 20 in his 3 overs. A very decent spell there is Rizwan KS, despite getting it hit for 2 sixes against Nadeem.
Gopa Kumar into the attack. You were asking for him. Here you have him, Owais.
I wish you could have asked for something more.
Well, the right move coming in from the captain, but is it too late? Bringing him in the 14th over, just Golden Sparrow needs another 22 runs. They can just knock him round, pick those singles and doubles and hit those odd bad deliveries on the up.
I think they're just forcing a shot out of an error. Getting the deep square inside. They need the 4 fielders, rather it's because of that, inside the circle. It looks like that's something to do with the maximum fielders allowed outside. Nothing to do with the inner circle. I think they just got him inside to force that cross shot.
Well, Asim, I wouldn't mind that mid-wicket fielder coming in the circle and stopping those singles and let the batsman play across the line. and go for those big hits, which is not required. Create those opportunities, because as of now, as we see, it's getting too easy for Golden Sparrow batsmen. They'll have to create something out of this game.
Yeah, I think if you look at the number of balls left, I love the strategy. Being a left-arm spinner, you are thinking out of the box to force the batter to play a false shot, just like that. But any connection whatsoever will result in a boundary. That's a slightly shorter in length delivery from Gopakumar, and he has been dispatched for a boundary.
Well, that was played really well, rocking on the back foot, getting into a very nice position. And have a look at that, just hoiked towards the mid-wicket. No chance for the fielder. So another 4 runs added to the tally as bring down the equation to 17.
Make that 13. So that was fed right in front of his eyes. All he had to do was just make sure that he got some connection. Over pitch delivery meant to be dispatched, and that's exactly what Wajahat Butt has done.
Well, they're running away with the game now. Wajahat has decided he wants to end this game and end it quickly. A very expensive over from Gopa. Oh, he's knocked him over. Gopakumar has finally got his revenge. What an excellent delivery. Changed his pace. Varied rather, and have a look at that.
Now they'd be disappointed. First, to score less amount of runs. Didn't get to that 155 run mark. Second, to add to it, the fact that they were too expensive in the power play. Wajahat Butt departs 13 of 10 deliveries for him. Half the side back in the pavilion at the mark of 109. Absolutely gorgeous. Stand and admire it for all day long. And that's going to be still the best shot in the playlist for tonight.
Where did that come from? That was absolutely bludgeoned. Have a look at that. Bang. That's going into the stands. What a hit. What a monster hit, rather, coming from the bat of this young man, Nasir.
Wow. Oh, glorious. 6 followed by class. A touch of class there from Nasir Faraz. Playing it late, playing it almost from the stumps. It's like giving direction while the ball was about to hit the stumps. Brilliant shot. Playing it late and playing it fine. Just 3 runs required.
That was such a tough shot to play. That ball kept low, and how well did he get into that position to rather bisect it towards that point and 3rd run region for a boundary. Just the 3 runs required now. This game is very much done and dusted.
Swept nicely, and that's the game. He has sealed it with 3 balls in the over. First a maximum, followed by a boundary, and followed by a touch of class in the form of a sweep shot, and has swept this game away from the hands of Globelink Weststar. What a fine finish here to the game. Nasir Faraz said, well, I had enough of these hide-and-seek games on this surface. Let me go and finish this off in style. And he has certainly done that. And let's look at the batting card there. Imran Odi 35 of 30. But Nadeem with those maximums, that's aggressive approach, 33 of 16. Nasir Faraz adding on 22 of 15, 13 of 10 for Wajahat Butt. ensured that Golden Sparrow, they managed to chase this down at a total of 122 runs with 9 extras. And moreover, 5.3 overs to spare. That's something which is definitely going to be a highlight of a performance here for the Golden Sparrow. And talking about the bowling, well, it started off well there for Gopakumar. He was very good with the new ball, but eventually went in for some runs in the last over. Well, other than that, you have Rizwan KS picking up 3 wickets, getting some assistance there from the surface as well. But making full use of that situation is something which was important. But that variation of his definitely coming into some sort of rescue there as far as Globelink is concerned. 9 extras in those 14 overs. That's definitely going to be an area that they'll need to work upon, but just not going their way. It was the same track that they batted on. It was the same track that they bowled on. It's just that they couldn't bowl as good as the opposition, or rather couldn't force the opposition to bat as poor as they did. This was the game number 24. We'll be heading into the quarter-final stages, but before that, we'll be having the match summary. It was Jiju who put on 32 of 27. Lakshman added about 31 of 45. A struggling knock from the skipper, but definitely a lot of learnings that he'll take out from this particular game. And as far as the bowlers of Golden Sparrow are concerned, well, it was Afridi who picked up 3 wickets. But on the expensive side on this track, Irfan was very good, as well as Kashif Javed. Both picked up 2 wickets each. One going for 18, the other one for 23 respectively. And in response, Golden Sparrow, Imran, well, 35 of 30. Nadeem scoring 33 of 16. Nasir Faraz, 22 of 15. And the man who finished the game off there. And Rizwan KS, Faiz and Gopakumar among the wickets there for Globelink Weststar. So the battle between 2 Gs, 1 G obviously winning. The one shining Golden Sparrow winning the game by 5 wickets. We'll dive into a short break, and once we are back, it will be the time for the post-match presentation, where we'll have Nadeem down there with the player of the match.
Hello? Hello, hello?
Okay.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of the game number 24 of this ongoing Bukhatir T20 2024 league powered by Fancourt. But firstly, I would like to thank Sharjah Cricket and all the officials behind the scene in providing us a tournament of this high standard. I would also like to thank the sponsors, powered by sponsor and official streaming partner Fancourt, event partner TCM, sports sponsor Oversook.com. Well, in game number 24, which was played between Golden Sparrow and Globelink Weststar, well, Golden Sparrow have at the end comprehensively won this game by 5 wickets. Moving on with the presentation, I have got Mr. Tehseen Javed. Well, he has his own intimacy and experience in supervising the cricket at this high level. He will be giving away the award to the player of the match, and that is none other than the swashbuckling, the impactful Muhammad Nadeem from Golden Sparrow. Well, Muhammad Nadeem has blasted 33 runs with 2 power sixes on just 16 balls, and he has also grabbed a wicket. Well, Nadeem, एक मरतबा फिर ज़बरदस्त आपकी पावरफुल परफॉर्मेंस रही बॉल के साथ और उसके साथ बैट के साथ, क्या कहेंगे?
जी बिस्मिल्लाह, सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ। जी बिल्कुल नदीम भाई, बस कोशिश करता हूँ कि जो भी टीम के लिए बेहतर कर सकूँ वही करता हूँ। और आज ऊपर बैटिंग का मौका मिला तो मेरा यही, बल्ले पे बॉल भी अच्छा आया शुरू से जाते ही, तो यही था कि जितनी देर मैं खड़ूँ तो स्कोर करता रहूँ।
आपने अपनी बॉलिंग से भी इम्पैक्ट डाला और यूजुअली आप बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग करते हैं डेथ ओवर्स में भी और पावर प्ले में भी, और मेरे ख्याल में आपके लिए एक बहुत ज़बरदस्त मैच रहा।
जी बिल्कुल, मेरी यही कोशिश होती है बॉलिंग में भी कि कंटेन करूं, लाइन और लाइन पे कंटेन करता रहूं, तो बाकी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छी हुई आज।
वेल Nadeem, ऑल द बेस्ट और कीप एंटरटेनिंग अस फॉर द फ्यूचर एज वेल।
इंशाल्लाह, थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, Nadeem. Well, what a player he is. Well, you can always catch us for the live streaming on FanCode app and Sharjah Facebook and YouTube pages. This is Nadeem signing off with this post-match presentation.